Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're cracking open some sources to really sharpen your linguistic toolkit.
Yeah, it's not just about sounding, smarter.
Exactly. It's about perceiving the world with, well, greater clarity. Think of it like a small upgrade for how you process things.
A vocabulary boost.
Precisely. We're taking a deep dive today into excerpts from 5 words for enriched expression. And our mission, pretty straightforward. We want to unpack 5 fresh, unique adjectives.
Get their exact meanings down.
Right. Understand the nuances and figure out how slotting them into your communication can make it richer, more impactful.
More vivid, definitely. And help you notice things you might have missed.
Okay, let's get started.
It's true. A richer vocabulary isn't like just for show. It's really about precision.
Precision, good word.
Yeah, finding that exact right word lets you articulate thoughts more accurately. And maybe even more crucial, you get a better ear for subtleties in what others say.
So it sharpens understanding both ways.
Exactly. Helps us navigate complex ideas much better.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's kick us off. Our first word, luminous.
Luminous.
When you hear that, what springs to mind for you? Is it like a light bulb or something else?
Well, the core definition straight from the source is full of or shedding light, bright or radiant.
Full of or shedding light. Okay.
So fundamentally about light itself.
And the example sentence they give is, the moon looked luminous against the dark night sky.
Nice one. Paints a picture.
It really does, doesn't it? But how is luminous different from just saying bright? Is there a key distinction?
Oh, it absolutely is. It's quite elegant, actually. Bright can sometimes feel harsh, maybe, or just lit from outside like a spotlight.
Right, external.
Yeah, but luminous, that suggests an intrinsic brilliance, an internal glow, often soft, gentle, serene even.
Like it's coming from within.
Precisely. Or just a radiance that's particularly beautiful, like it emanates. Think bioluminescence, maybe, or pearl's sheen.
So it's not just lit up, it is light.
You got it. That's the essence.
That's a powerful distinction. It feels like it has a quality, almost wisdom to it.
That's an interesting way to put it.
So for you listening, where might you spot something luminous you hadn't noticed before? Maybe an idea that just glows with clarity.
Or a person's presence.
Yeah.
Uplifting, sort of radiant.
Yeah, or even art that seems to give off its own gentle light. How could using luminous instantly elevate that description beyond just good or bright? Something to think about.
Definitely.
Okay, speaking of inner brilliance, realizing those often take some serious dedication.
Oh, absolutely.
Which leads us nicely to our next word, a quality you definitely need for achieving anything worthwhile. Tenacious.
Tenacious. Good one. The definition here is holding firmly to something, persistent and determined.
Holding firmly, persistent, determined. And the example.
She was tenacious in her pursuit of success, never giving up despite failures.
Wow, that really captures it, doesn't it? That commitment, that refusal to quit. We can all relate to that feeling, I think.
For sure. And it's deeper than just being stubborn. Stubbornness can sometimes feel a bit rigid, maybe unthinking.
Right, like digging your heels in for no reason.
Exactly. Tenacious, though, that implies a strong, unyielding grip on a goal, a principle, whatever it is, especially when things get tough.
So it's about resilience, facing adversity.
Precisely. That unwavering resolve that keeps you pushing forward despite setbacks, discouragement, all of it, like that climber image, finding every single hole.
Refusing to fall.
It's got a really positive, powerful feel. Describes a strength of will that's, well, admirable and effective. Often leads to breakthroughs.
I like that phrase, unyielding grip, really conveys focus. So for you, the listener, think about a goal you chased or a challenge you faced down. What made your effort tenacious rather than just, say, hard work? Was it refusing to drop a project after failing?
Or maybe sticking with a long-term ambition when it got really difficult.
How does tenacious just perfectly capture that, enduring spirit, the one that won't let go?
Yeah, finding the right word for that feeling.
All right. Now let's shift gears slightly. Let's explore a word that helps us zero in on the absolute best example of something. The ultimate representation.
Okay.
Our third word today, quintessential.
Quintessential. The definition is representing the most perfect or typical example of something.
The most perfect or typical. Sets a high bar, right?
Definitely does.
And the example sentence makes it clear. He is the quintessential gentleman, always polite and well-dressed.
You immediately picture it, don't you? The archetype.
Totally. The very definition of gentleman.
Exactly. Quintessential kind of elevates an example,
Mm.
makes it the benchmark for its whole category.
So not just a good example.
Yeah, the definitive one. The one that embodies all the core traits, the essence, in its purest form.
Yeah, the essence.
Yeah. When you call something quintessential, you're saying this is what that thing is meant to be. Perfect representation. Think like the quintessential slice of New York pizza.
Or the quintessential blues riff.
Exactly. It embodies the whole category.
That's incredibly useful. Instead of just saying, oh, that's a great example, saying that's the quintessential example adds so much weight. Authority, even.
It really does.
So for you listening, what pops into your head as the quintessential example of something in your world? Your profession, maybe.
Could be a quintessential leader you look up to.
Or a quintessential tool you use. Or even like quintessential comfort food. That perfect embodiment of warmth.
Yeah.
How could using that word give your description more precision, more impact, when you're pointing out the absolute best or most typical example?
Something to consider.
Okay, let's move from the definitive and unique to, well, something that's just seemingly everywhere.
Okay. A different kind of scope.
We've talked about quintessential, now what about something pervasive? Our next word, ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous, right.
Yeah.
Defined as present, appearing, or found everywhere.
Found everywhere, and the example. So relevant today.
Smartphones have become ubiquitous in today's society.
Can't argue with that one, can you? They're practically glued to our hands.
Pretty much. And ubiquitous really captures something more than just common or widespread.
Okay, how so? What's the extra layer?
Well, common just means lots of people have it.
Yeah.
Widespread means it's in lots of places. But ubiquitous, it implies this pervasive, almost inescapable presence.
Inescapable.
Yeah. It feels like it's everywhere you look, in all sorts of contexts. Not just that they're common, but that they're in every nook and cranny of life. Hard to avoid.
Like background radiation, almost?
Kind of. Or think about Wi-Fi signals. You don't see them, but they are truly ubiquitous in most urban areas, or maybe even certain logos or brands.
That distinction really clarifies its power. So for you listening, beyond smartphones, what else feels truly ubiquitous in your daily life?
Could be a trend, maybe, a particular style.
Or a type of background noise, like
Yeah.
traffic hum in a city, maybe a cognitive bias you see playing out everywhere.
Good one.
How does using ubiquitous help you paint that picture of something being almost inescapable, deeply woven into the environment?
Really emphasizes the scale.
Okay, and now for our final word in this deep dive. And it's one that ties back perfectly to our whole chat about communication.
Bringing it all together.
We've had luminous ideas, tenacious efforts, quintessential examples, ubiquitous things. So how do we talk about all this effectively? Let's look at eloquent.
Eloquent, yes.
Yeah.
The definition is fluent, persuasive, and expressive in speaking or writing.
Fluent, persuasive, and expressive. All three.
Key components.
In the example sentence, the leader gave an eloquent speech that inspired the whole crowd.
That's the goal, isn't it? Communication that actually moves people.
Absolutely. We all aspire to that, I think.
And eloquent means so much more than just, speaking well or having a big vocabulary. It's about the total impact.
Right.
It includes fluency, that smooth, natural, maybe even beautiful flow of language.
Effortless, almost.
Yeah, but crucially, it also includes the power to persuade, to
Right.
actually shift an audience's view or move them to action.
Okay, so it's effective.
Highly effective. And it's profoundly expressive. It connects emotionally, intellectually, makes the message stick.
Memorable, influential.
Exactly. It's not just what you say, but how effectively it lands, how it's received. It's really communication mastery.
That's a fantastic breakdown. It's not just sending information, it's transforming the listener.
Well put.
So for you, the listener,
Mm-hmm.
how can aiming for eloquence in your own communication, your writing, your speaking, make your messages not just like understood, but truly felt and acted upon?
Think about that next big presentation.
Or an important email, even just a heartfelt chat. How can you weave in that fluency, that persuasiveness, that expressiveness to make your words really resonate, make a real difference?
It's about connection.
And there we have it. 5 words to really enrich your expression. Luminous,
Tenacious.
quintessential,
Ubiquitous.
and eloquent. Each one is like a finely tuned tool, isn't it?
Ready to bring more precision, more life, more impact.
Definitely more impact.
And, thinking bigger picture, Adding precise words like these isn't just about sounding good. It's fundamental for clearer thinking.
Ah, it affects how you think, too.
Absolutely. And more effective communication everywhere in life. You start grasping nuances you might have missed before. You articulate things better for others, and importantly for yourself, too.
So understanding language better helps understand the world better.
In essence, yes. A deeper grasp of language offers a deeper grasp of reality itself.
Wow. That really is profound. Brings our whole mission here full circle. Okay, so here's a final thought for you to chew on. How might consciously trying to use even one of these words, luminous, tenacious, quintessential, ubiquitous, eloquent this week, how might that not just change your expression, but subtly shift how you actually perceive things?
Making you notice qualities you overlooked.
Exactly. Maybe you'll suddenly spot a luminous quality in a sunset you see every day. Or recognize a truly tenacious effort from a colleague.
Or identify a quintessential moment in your routine.
Or realize just how ubiquitous something mundane really is. Or hear an eloquent phrase that just stops you in your tracks.
Actively looking sharpens perception.
It really does. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the power of words.
Keep exploring.
Keep questioning, keep enriching that expression. We'll catch you next time.